Political Buzz is your rapid-fire look at the best political topics of the day. 3 questions, 30 seconds on the clock. Playing with us today, CNN contributor Maria Cardona on the left, Dean Obeidallah of the Arab American Comedy Festival in the middle, and on the right, Crystal Wright. She's a conservative blogger in D.C. Welcome to all of you.
Thanks, Carol.
Okay.
Thanks.
First question. The Newt machine getting a lot more lean. Gingrich has cut a third of his staff and his schedule, but he's not dropping out. He doesn't care what a majority of Republicans think either. So, guys, what good could he possibly be doing for his party? Crystal.
Newt is Newt, and he will stick in this thing as long as he sees an opportunity for himself. So I say more power to Newt. I mean, it's not necessarily a good sign that he's cutting back staff. It may look like he's running out of cash and, you know, raises a lot of questions. But at the end of the day, there are no rules on how long you can stay in a presidential race. So more power to Newt is what I say. And I think it's going to take away votes from Santorum. And, you know, it's a good thing. So.
Okay, Maria.
Absolutely zero benefit to his party, Carol, but should this really surprise anybody? Anyone who has looked at Newt's career throughout his whole political life knows that it's all about the glorification of Newt. He almost destroyed the Republican brand in the 1990s and is now clearly out to do it again. And yeah, he might be the smartest guy in the room, he might be the one with the biggest ideas, but when it comes to actually doing what's best for his party, Newt's not your guy. Newt is all about Newt.
Dean.
Carol, I think there's really a simple answer. Newt Gingrich is a scorned, bitter candidate, sort of like Glenn Close in Fatal Attraction. He will not be ignored. He's not going down quietly. Remember, look, in South Carolina, he won the primary in January. Top of the polls, mainstream Republicans turned on him. Romney, big campaign ads against him, destroyed him. He wants revenge. Second, what else is he going to do? Go to early bird dinner at Applebee's? His wife is 22 years younger. She doesn't want to stay home. She wants to be out of the house. So I think for Newt, this is both political and personal. He's got to keep his wife happy.
Oh, Okay, on to the second question,
yeah,
shall
right.
we? The health care law being debated right now before the U.S. Supreme Court is the centerpiece of Barack Obama's presidency. Of course, it could be in trouble, but Mr. Democrat himself, James Carville, says striking the law down could be a great thing for the president and his party. Listen.
You know what the Democrats are going to say, and it's completely justified. We tried, we did something, go see a 5-4 Supreme Court majority. The public has these guys figured out. Our poll shows half think the whole thing is political. They overturned an election, and just as a professional Democrat, did nothing better for me than overturn this thing 5-4. And then the Republican Party will own the health care system for the foreseeable future. And I really believe that. That is not spin.
Okay, so is that spin? Could there possibly be a political advantage if the court kills the law? Maria?
Well, certainly there could be, Carol, and I think that James is right that this could be a rallying call for liberals. But look, I think what has been lost in all the posturing of the policy and the politics are the actual people who have benefited from the law already. 180 million Americans who have benefited from all the provisions that have come into place. CNN has done a heart-wrenching piece on this little girl named Violet, whose life has been saved by the provisions in the current health care law. So whether it's a benefit for Democrats, I don't think James, nor myself, nor any other Democrat wants to be a party to something that will put children like Violet at death's door.
Crystal.
I think Maria and James Carville must be living in an alternate universe. If the Supreme Court strikes down Obamacare, which is President Obama's signature initiative, his trophy initiative, Obama, you know, it would be a great thing for Obama if he wants to lose in 2012, because that's exactly what, that'll be a sure shot for Republicans, and it will reduce this president's administration to one huge embarrassment for barreling forward with something that violates the U.S. Constitution, and that is the individual mandate. So, yeah, I think it's a great thing because it will ensure that the Republican nominee will get in the White House in 2012.
Dean.
Carol, I cannot disagree more with the last statement. In fact, Monday I was on Political Buzz, and before James Carville said that, I said the same thing. Show James Carville my tape. The fact is,
Yeah.
this is the biggest issue the Republicans have to run against President Obama. The economy is getting better, so that issue is gone.
Yeah, right.
Just this
Right.
week, Mitt Romney had a big campaign slogan, Obamacare, repeal Obamacare. That's gone. What does Romney have less? Good hair? Rich friends? He's got nothing else. I'm being sincere. This is the greatest blow to the Republican Party ever if this is lost.
Yeah.
And you know what? It shows that the president we have a balance of powers. No more overreaching.
Get on your medication, Dean. Get on your
those
medication.
two ladies on either side of you.
Yeah,
You should be glad they're not in the
economy
same
isn't
room.
getting better.
Okay, let's head on to the third question. It's our buzzer beater. 20 seconds each. Here's the third question. Mitt Romney offered Jay Leno his thoughts on an unexpected vice presidential option. Listen.
Really, it's never come up? I'm not even running, and I discuss it with my wife. So, so you haven't thought of, gee, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I can do you a favor with this. I'll choose David Letterman. We can help us both with
There
that.
you go. There you go.
Okay, so what comedian is the best running mate for each candidate? Dean.
I think Romney should pick Jeff Dunham, the guy who works with a ventriloquist doll, because it'll make Romney look like a human being. That would be very nice. I think Rick Santorum should run with Rosie O'Donnell. Just the fighting alone would be priceless for all of us. I think Newt Gingrich should run with the Geico lizard. He's not really a comedian, but they're both reptiles. They have that in common.
Oh.
I think President Obama should drop Biden and pick me, Obama Obeidallah 2012 02 ticket. I'm just throwing it out there, President Obama.
Crystal.
I think Romney has it right. Picking David Letterman would add a little fun to his campaign and shake things up. But I want to focus on President Obama. I think Obama should dump Vice President Biden, and I think he should either pick Eddie Murphy or, somebody, Bill Maher, because, after all, Bill Maher has donated $1 million to the president's PAC, and he'd really shake things up. Yeah, because that's your guy, guys, Bill Maher.
Maria.
Romney should go with Foxworthy. Jeff Foxworthy already supports him, and it'll give him appeal to Southern voters and give Foxworthy a whole new line of jokes like, you're a Romney neck if you're so rich that even your Cadillacs need elevators. And for Rick Santorum, I think he should go with Roseanne Barr, who's already running for the Green Party, so that would appeal to the wingnuts on both sides of the political spectrum.
Oh, thanks for reminding us of Roseanne Barr's candidacy, Maria.
There you go.
Thanks for playing to all of you.
Thanks, Carol.
Thanks, Carol.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Expanding Medicaid eligibility, that's a key